What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Leo. What's up, Leo? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today I'm going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Leo. Side note, I feel like something is going to happen to you or to someone else that's going to make somebody realize that, they didn't see your value or your worth in some way, okay? Someone's going to heavily regret. This could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be though. Someone's going to heavily regret how they treated you, everything, because something's going to happen to you or something's going to happen to them, okay? Someone's going to be really remorseful. Like someone's going to wish that they never ever did something, like ever. Okay? Like crying, bawling, like for real. All right, let's see, Leo. Some of you guys need to smile more, okay? You have a really nice smile. Some of you guys like to hide your teeth when you smile. You should show your teeth. You have good teeth. I feel like you're like, first of all, nothing is wrong with your teeth. I feel like you're, maybe it's like there's like a gap or whatever, or if there is something wrong with your teeth, you need to embrace it. That's what your life is. But I feel like a lot of you guys don't like smiling, don't like showing your teeth or don't like smiling. Like you need to like smile with your teeth or whatever. Like show your teeth or whatever, or like smile more. I don't know. I know if you're a female, you're like, right? You freaking man, you should smile. You're too pretty to be so serious, right? Shit, we should like get a shirt and just stamp that. All right. Anyways, first card you have is power with strategy in reverse, number 21. All right. So I feel like you have all the power in a situation. I feel like someone's strategy is not gonna work. Okay. I feel like someone's stupid and dumb to think that they could even create this plan. What is strategy in reverse and power? I feel like because someone did this, now you have all the power. Now you have power over them. I feel like someone doing something wrong to you now gave them the power for you to do. Now you have the power, basically. Judgment in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, the Star, and the High Priestess in reverse with the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, Aquarius, Pisces energy here. Yeah, I feel like somebody here decided to hold on to your energy here and do something to you. Okay, I feel like the High Priestess in reverse, somebody was not listening to their intuition because they were under, like, this is somebody who's like, yo, you're already under judgment. Something's already fucking up for you. Do not make it worse. Their intuition was like, you're already under hot water. Do not do this. And they did it anyway. Okay, with the Star here, you're gonna get your wish now. Because somebody did this, you're gonna get your wish. Okay, period. With the 3 of Wands in reverse, I feel like somebody could have caused delays for you or whatever. That's all they did, is cause delays. Like something's about to be over for their life. Now you're gonna be able to get your wish. Like I feel like you weren't, something was not gonna, maybe something before was it gonna turn out like this. Could be, remember a while ago I said the whole neighbor situation, and they're out there partying and blasting music till 5 a.m, right? And I remember in that reading I told you that you weren't, you were gonna go to like the house committee or whatever, and they weren't going to make them leave, but they were going to, put like a rule where you can't play music till whatever, right? I feel like this person broke that rule, right? They were doing it for a while because they're realizing they were under judgment. Now there's curfew. Then this person decided to fuck the curfew. I don't care. They found a way around it, right? They were like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, ain't nobody, no one's here watching. No one's here watching, so whatever. And little did they know that everybody has a ring camera. we got proof that, you know, they're like, what are they gonna say? No one's gonna whatever. Like this person thought that like they didn't take it seriously. Like it wasn't just you, you know, it's other people as well that didn't like that. I feel like you were the only one that stepped up and said something, you know, but you know, because you are the courage, you are the lion, you know, you're like, fuck it, no one's gonna say something, fuck it, I'll have the courage, I'll say it, it's a problem, right? And I feel like everybody was like, okay, yes, great, there's a curfew, you know. And then it happened, and then somebody, it's like this person realized, thought that it was just you or whatever, and then they did it, and they didn't realize that their neighbor, that someone across the street was recording. They were like, all right, you gonna do that? Boop. Had watch recording this person with the whole party and everything. And little did they, and that day that they decided to be crazy. They decided to have their friends come from freaking Florida who do drugs and crap, and they're on camera doing drugs. So now that person, your neighbor, is gonna go to the committee and be like, Stephen broke the law. Not only did Stephen break the law, there's illegal activity going on over there, and I have proof. And now you're gonna get your wish. Now they're gonna have to move. They're gonna be evicted, right? What you wanted in the beginning is gonna happen because they didn't stay in their lane. You didn't want to follow curfew. Now you have no house. Stupid ass. What is judgment in reverse? Someone's plan was like, all right, I'm just gonna lay low for a while. I'm gonna lay low, and then I'm gonna hit him with it. And this time I'm gonna make a big ass party and fuck Leo. Like Leo's not the only one on the street. Stupid. What's the judgment in reverse? Let's clarify. Someone is so dumb. Someone could have wrote a letter. You know, someone could have had picture proof. There could have been delays because something had to go in the mail or something. What is the judgment in reverse? You have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone didn't like that they had a challenge now. You know, because someone doesn't like rules. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So somebody decided to go back to do the same thing. Okay? Someone's so stupid. It's like, if you don't want rules, then go live in a freaking box. There's no rules there. Go live in a dumpster. There's no rules there. The freak. Everywhere you go is going to be a freaking rule. Even when you own a house, you got rules. The freak. What's the Four of Pentacles? Someone is so dumb. That's why their strategy was dumb. Like, shut up. Anywhere you go, there's gonna be rules that you have to follow. You have to respect other people. And if it's brought up to you that you're not doing, it's like this person is so dumb. It's like they're like, oh, I bought this house so I can do whatever I want. No, you bought that house on the street where there's other people. You didn't buy land. You bought a house. Relax. You don't own the block. Like, this ego is way too big. What's the Four of Pentacles? I feel the whole block is gonna have a block party after they leave. What's the Four of Pentacles? That's so funny. Y'all gonna have a block party till 5 a.m. on this person's behalf. What's the Four of Pentacles? The Chariot in reverse. Cancer energy here. Yeah, the universe is blocking this person. The universe is like, okay, whatever. You can hold on to Leo all you want. We're gonna block you. The Fool, Aries energy, because Leo's gonna be able to start something new. And if you're not going to follow the rules, then you can get out. What's the Star? The Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're going to get your wish. Someone's going to be gone. Someone's out of here. You could be separating from somebody, or someone's separating from the club. Someone's separating from something. Someone's separating from you. Someone's getting off your titty. They're gone. Bye. The Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone's going to be really in their head because they're going to realize they're going to feel so dumb and so stupid. And they're going to feel so stupid because everybody on the block, once they see that moving truck, everybody's going to be like, everyone's going to be watching from their window. Everyone. People might even go to their front lawn and get chairs and just sit and watch the person on purpose. You know, like, something is going to be so embarrassing. So embarrassing. You know, you might have people like screaming at this person, you pathetic mother, what about now? What happened? You know, you could have the whole block, like, just everyone just outside just playing random music just because, all different, rock, salsa, merengue, on blast, just to ambiance, you know. Something is gonna be like crazy or whatever. Like, Someone's gonna feel so embarrassed, bro. What's the high priestess in reverse? Someone's gonna have the walk of shame. What's the high priestess in reverse? The ace of coins. Yeah, someone was not listening to their intuition. Like there was a new opportunity coming. You know, like I feel like someone was not gonna. How can I say this? Like someone was not. First of all, whatever this is, I feel like somebody was already like thinking about selling the house or whatever, or somebody was already thinking about leaving. But then this happened, and they were, ego. Oh, Leo, you think you're not gonna, it's like, bro, you're bothering. Leo's not telling you to do anything that is not common sense. You're a bother. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like their intuition was like, you need to have your guard up. Like, people don't like you. Like, you should start something new. Like, I feel like their intuition was telling them you should move. Their intuition has been telling them to move before the curfew happened. Because I feel like even though, Leo, you were the one that said something to the committee, right? There were people who were like doing shit to this person. They were like knocking down this person's trash can every day. They were throwing stuff like, garbage on their lawn. Like this person was getting like low key bullied by the people around them, but it's not really bully. It's kind of like letting you know, like, we don't want you here because you're not following the rules. You know, um, it's like, and they're into, and like they weren't listening. It's like this is somebody who like thinks that they could do whatever they want. It's somebody who knows that people were treating them the way that they were treating them because of what they were doing. They were listening to music till 5 a.m. So this is somebody who like disregards that, and it's like, oh, you're just hating, you're just mad. No, no. People need to understand it. A lot of people are gonna start uniting. If there's one person that we all have to freaking watch our back for, because that one person can ruin all of our lives. Well, now it's all of us against you, because that energy is gonna die. That one person having power over everyone, that's gonna die. Everyone's gonna realize community is what matters. Pluto in Aquarius is going to transform this whole freaking world. It's gonna make people realize you need your community. You need people. So instead of you trying to dictate, you should work together because you're always gonna need people. Next card you have is stand still with indecision, number 8. Okay. So I feel like the universe wants you to stand still on something here. Okay. I feel like something is a hard decision. I feel like you have a choice to make and it is a hard decision. So they do want you to take your time with something. Don't make a decision right now. Kind of stand still and just like look at all your avenues, look at all the possible options. What is indecision and stand still? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Temperance in reverse. With the Four of Wands in reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius energy here. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys are single and independent. Okay. So there's no, like, you don't have to rush on this. All right. I feel like with the Four of Cups, I feel like what you don't see is that, I feel like what you don't see is that you can't be determined to do an action right now because something is not okay here. Something is not ready. It's like it's something with the Temperance in reverse. I don't feel like it's a mess. It's like something is not ready yet. So it's like the universe understands that you have to make this decision, but something is not ready for you to make that decision yet. With the Four of Wands in reverse, it's like something is not, yeah, something is not solid yet enough. Like the cake is not ready yet. So you have to sit here and just kind of wait a little bit. And I feel like that's what you don't see is that you're gonna have to just like stand still for a while. Let's clarify. What's the Temperance in reverse? You have the Six of Swords, okay? But you are going to be able to move forward still. You know, you are going to be able to make this decision. I feel like even though you can't make this decision right now, you're still going to be able to move forward, okay? You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. There could be somebody that's coming back into your energy that is trying to create a mess, which could be why this is not going to happen right now. What's the Four of Cups? You have the Two of Cups, all right? Yeah, I think what you don't see is that there's actually love coming towards you. There's a partnership coming towards you. that's going to help you with this, okay? So it's okay if you have to stand still for a while. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Or lay low, whatever. You have this Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because you're single, independent, you're not gonna backtrack. There isn't any betrayal gonna happen to you here, okay? Um, okay, just know that you just have to wait for something here. You have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I just feel there's a lot of people around you that are trying to be petty and revengeful because you are single, independent, because there's no, you're not dealing with betrayal, because you worry about your own life and you set yourself up for success. You don't betray yourself, right? Every choice that you make sure that it's cohesive for you, okay? You focus on your own lane, and I feel there's a lot of people that are petty and revengeful around you, that are watching you, and they're like, oh, you're gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna take these knives so you don't have these and you only have two. It's like, that's why the universe is like, all right, just wait for a second. We're gonna make sure that you can still make it to where you gotta go, but just wait for a second. Just stand still here. Look at the trees, look at the water, look at the fishes, whatever. And just let us handle somebody is what I feel. What's the Knight of Swords in reverse? You have the Justice card. Yep. Let us handle somebody. Libra energy here. You are going to get good karma, good justice for this. Okay. You have the Two of Swords in reverse. It's been decided, but I feel like somebody's negative karma is going to be really bad, which is why the universe needs you to just stand still and just know, like, for example, the way that karma works, depending on how big the karma is going to be, is going to depend, right? This could be something as big as, somebody could be losing their job. Okay, that's not going to be an overnight process. The universe needs to create things, right? The universe needs to allow this person to do things. The universe needs to create receipts. They need to create energy to happen, right? Losing a job is a big kahuna. Losing a home is going to take time, is a big kahuna. Losing a lover, especially if they're in a commitment marriage, is a big kahuna. Whatever this is, someone is losing a big chunk of their life, which is why something is taking so long, okay? Because, the universe also has to make sure that when they do something, someone's going to drown, right? It's like when the universe makes somebody loses their job, they won't be able to get another one. That's why the universe waited. Because if you look at what's happening right now in the world, everything is tight because of what's happening, right? So a lot of people are not out here just handing out jobs. Instead, they're cutting back. You understand? So the universe is going to make this person lose their job in a moment when there isn't no jobs out here hiring. The universe is going to make this person lose their living space when right now ain't nobody wanting a new person. The universe is going to make this person lose their car when the car money right now is not good. You understand? Everything is about energy. Everything is about divine timing. But understand that you will be moving forward. You are not going to sink. You are not. This person is going to sink bad. So bad they might drown and not get back up. Or they're going to sink in a way where they're going to have to try to swim back to shore. But this person has never swam longer than 10 minutes in their life, and they're going to have to swim from Cali to Hawaii. So pray for them. Next card you have is Enlightenment in reverse with a woman holding a coin, number 42. Okay. So I feel like somebody here is not getting it. Too bad. You're going to go and accept this new opportunity. I feel you have a new opportunity when it comes to money and stability here. And I feel like you tried to help someone, you tried to put somebody on, you tried to give somebody advice. They weren't understanding, they weren't getting it. Okay. I feel like, this is like you wanting to do something good, I feel like that you're about to get an upgrade. And you're like, you know what? Like, I want to help someone, like I want to help someone out. I want to whatever. And I feel like you try to help this person in some way, and they didn't get it. They didn't get it. They probably took it as you're trying to rub it in my face that you're doing better than me, even though, that wasn't the point at all. Whatever. Someone didn't get it. It doesn't matter. You're gonna get this new opportunity, and that's that. I feel like you feel good within your heart that I tried. I tried out all I could. Now let me go enjoy this money. What's Enlightenment in reverse and a woman holding a coin? You have the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Swords. With the anything is possible here, yeah. Okay. You know, I feel like with the Nine of Wands in reverse here, I feel like because you're very open to money and stability coming towards you in whatever way it's gonna come in a way that you don't expect. And because you're open to it, you're gonna see it, you're gonna grab it, and it's gonna be great. Okay. Now this person, I feel this person, you're right. Whatever you told them, you're right. They're about to be really heartbroken and disappointed because this person is moving backwards in life. They are not where they're supposed to be at. They are off their path. They are going against fate. They're going against destiny. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like you try to give this person a heads up. Like, yo, you're gonna have to be juggling soon. So I suggest that you move in A, B, and C. But this person was like, "Fuck you," because they're like, "You're just saying you got money." So it's like, yeah. So you should take my advice. No, someone's so egotistical. But I feel like that this person is where they're at because of their ego. They're moving backwards in life because of their ego, and I feel like this is gonna show you, Leo, that you have a good heart. Did I call you Sagittarius? My bad if I called you Sagittarius. This is gonna show you that you have a big heart. You know, you can have Sagittarius on your chart or be dealing with one. Let's clarify. What's the Two of Pentacles here? This person could be like going through like a midlife crisis, and you're like trying to help them out. You're like, yo, I went through my midlife crisis already in my 20s because I did the work, because I'm enlightened. And that's also a little fun fact for ya. You can avoid going through your midlife crisis in your 40s and your 50s by doing the healing work early. All the spiritualists, they all went through their midlife crisis in their early days to set themselves up for success in the future. And that's what this person should have done. That's what you did. You're like, yo, I went through my midlife crisis in my early 20s. I'm telling you that what you're going through, I already went through. What you're about to go through, I already went through. And I'm giving you some pointers. They're like, man, fuck you. Okay. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. You could be younger than this person. Right? And they're like, yeah, shut up. Okay. That's why you're in the midlife crisis, sir, ma'am. What's the Two of Pentacles? Age is nothing but a number. I keep telling you, age is nothing but a number. Man, it's your experience and what you do with it that matters. What is it? What is the Two of Pentacles? You have the Death card in reverse. Scorpio energy here. Yeah, because I feel like somebody feels like, they're going to be able to drastically transform their life, and they feel like, everything is going to go. Someone's really delusional. I feel like someone's not going to be able to, something is not going to end for someone like they think it's going to end. Someone is resisting the obvious. And I feel like you're telling this person, yo, you're resisting what's going to happen. It's going to happen anyway. So I suggest that you just accept and go with the flow, because it's going to work out bad for you. And I'm about to go to Canada and I won't be able to help you. The Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're telling this person, stay open to anything happening, because anything is going to happen. You don't know. You think you have a plan. That plan is not going to work. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? I've been there. I've done that. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, the thing is that you're stable. You're solid. This person doesn't want to hear it. This is somebody who's like, I don't want to hear it from you because you're doing good. Doesn't make sense. So you want to hear from somebody who's doing bad? Someone's so stupid. The Wheel of Fortune. This was fate and destined to happen. You were supposed to tell this person this. You were supposed to tell them what's up. Okay. I also feel like, you're also telling this person what they could have had, what they're missing out on. You're also telling them that they are delaying what they're supposed to get. It was fated and destined for this to happen. I feel that the tables are turning. Right? What happened to you is not going to happen to them. Like I said, you've been there. You've done that. Because the world, nothing new, like the world, it just rotates. Shit just rotates. That's why we all have to understand we're all connected more than we think. Because yeah, what you're like, this person could be 50 years old and you could be 20. And you could have went through your midlife crisis early. And you're trying to show, you're like, yo, something like this happened to me in my past. It's like, man, you don't know nothing. You 25, sit down. Okay. Whatever. Them tables always turn. What is the Nine of Wands in reverse? You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Aquarius by Gemini. Yeah, I feel like, I feel like it doesn't, like, you're just like, why? I feel like the way that something is happening is kind of like, it doesn't make sense why the universe is putting you in the same room with this person, why the universe is like guiding you to like tell this person whatever you're saying. You have the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it's like something. It's like something is not allowing you to change your perspective. Like the universe is like, you have to tell this person, you have to help them, like you have to help them understand what they're about to go through, because something is going to be so bad. It's like someone's like, it's like someone keeps getting eviction notices and they're like, man, that's a lie, it's not going to happen, man. Like, they always give this is like the fourth notice. And you're like, yes, I went through that too, and I thought too that it was bullshit, but man, it'll take 6 months, but they'll come out of nowhere. And they came for me out of nowhere when I in the middle of my party. It was an embarrassment. So I'm trying to help you out so that you don't go through that, because you're about to go to Hawaii on vacation and come back to no home. So I'm trying to help you out. They're like, fuck you, I don't care. Okay, bro. Okay. But I feel the universe does not want you to change your perspective. Let this person know everything. Put it all on the table. Let them know, hey, I went through this and you're about to go through this too. So either you're going to take or you're not, whatever. And then move on with your life, honey buns, because you got a new opportunity coming towards you. Leave it like, that could be just you, like I said, I don't know what it is, but it was fated and destined for you to be the one to tell this person. What's the Three of Swords? You have the King of Swords in reverse. Aquarius or Gemini. Yeah, because this person is lying to themselves. Heavy. If they think that they're not about to be hurt. If they think that they're not about to get evicted. Like, you're going to get evicted, bro. And they're over here, like I said, lying to themselves. Going on vacation. Taking risks. Whatever. You told them. They're going to go on that vacation. They're going to come back to no home. You told them. You told them. That's all that matters. Now your conscience is clear. Okay? Let's get you some advice. What is power and strategy in reverse? You have Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Number 5. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to change your perspective. Okay, there is going to be, you are going to be able to have power into something. You are like I said, with the rebirth is assured. The universe is going to bring something back. This person's going to bring something back. Okay, so we're going to put it back on the table that you could leave then, because we took that off the table about you having to leave the community. We took it off the table, and instead we gave you a time frame because we didn't want you to lose your home. But now, because you decided to come back to bring something back into the table, now we're bringing something back to the table too. The possibility of you leaving the community, and the universe wants you to know it's going to happen. Everything is energy. This person wants to come back and do it again. Okay, well now it's reassured that you're gone. For sure. Because you didn't take the warning the first time. You didn't take the heed the first time. So now you're gone for sure. The universe wants you to know that this person's going to be gone. It might take some time, right? But they're going to be gone. It might take some time for the paperwork to fall through. But they're going to be gone. Be sure of that. You're going to get your wish. They're going bye-bye. What's indecision and stand still? They should have freaking listened. Nobody wants to freaking have rules now, man. Stupid. What is indecision and standstill? Whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. Number 65. Okay. Yeah, I feel the universe wants you to trust the unknown. Okay. Trust the mystery. Trust that you're being asked to stand still right now because for something better. Okay. I feel there's a lot that you don't see. Like I feel like there's a lot that is being hidden from you, but that's on purpose. Okay. They want you to trust the great mystery. Know that you are still going to be able to do something. It's just a difficult decision to just have you not do anything, and the universe understands that. But go deeper into something. I feel like you're going to be able to do what you want here. Just look deeper into something. Okay. What is a woman holding a coin and enlightenment in reverse? You have canary spirit. Sing your own song, number 12. Some of you guys could be singers or creative people. A moth spirit. Surrender now, number 39. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like, this person's going to have to surrender. Like I said, they're going to have to surrender. You told them, you know what's coming for them. You told them and they didn't listen. That eviction notice is coming. Okay. They're about to not be able to get into their house. Okay. With sing your own song, canary spirit, the universe wants you to go and sing your own song, go live your own life. You tried to help this person and now you can't. Like, it's going to be somebody, like I said, you did what you could do. You did everything that you had to do. With surrender now, it was fate and destiny for you to give this person the advice or the heads up that you were supposed to, because by you doing that, you're just like releasing everything, that's attached to this person. You're releasing, I feel like this would have been, if you didn't say something to this person, if you didn't give them the heads up, their blood would have been on your hands, their hurt, their pain, it would have been on you, because I feel like the universe gave you the information. Right? Maybe they, I don't know how it works when you get evicted from somewhere, but maybe the government, because this person was not answering, the government, there's the second phone number was yours, right? So the government's calling you and it's like, yo, are they gone yet? Like, just, I don't know. Again, I don't know how the eviction notices work. And you're like, I don't know. You're trying to tell this person's business. You're like, I don't know. Well, just let them know. We've sent them many eviction notices. We haven't seen any movement around the house. Whatever. Just let them know that, like, it may, we're letting them know, right? That's why you had to say something to this person. If you're gonna be like, you know what, they got eviction notice, they're not listening. Oh well, fuck them. Then you would have got negative karma. But you have to be the one, since you're the one that got the phone call, you have to do the right thing and let this person know, hey, this could be somebody who, like, could be somebody in your family or something who you want to freaking, man, they deserve to be outside. But you can't be the cause of that, right? They're gonna be outside anyway because they're bozo. But you cannot be the cause of that, right? You have to allow them to make that choice on their own. And they're gonna do it anyway because they're a bozo. So you have to tell this person, yo, they called me and they said, this person's gonna say that you're lying, especially if it's somebody who you don't like. They're gonna say that you're lying. They're gonna say that you're just saying that because you want them thick. Doesn't matter. You let them know, listen, I don't like you like that, but I have a good heart and I don't want to see you out on the street, right? Hit him with that Leo love. Be like, yeah, you're right. I don't like you at all. And so why the freak do you think I would be telling you this? I'm helping you out. They said that you have a week. So, and it's like, and they just bought their trip to Hawaii. They're like, oh, you're just saying that because you know that I'm going to Hawaii in a week and you just want to ruin my vacation. You're like, motherfucker, I've been to Hawaii already. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to freaking Paris next month. I don't care about what you're doing. I'm singing my own song. I'm worrying about my own shit. I'm creating my own music. I'm focused on my stuff. I don't care about you going to Hawaii. Go ahead. I'm trying to help you so when you come back from Hawaii, you have somewhere to stay. But whatever. Someone's going to have to, and the thing is that this person needs to understand, like, they need to look at the higher view. You had to surrender and tell this person something that you didn't want to do. Like I said, you probably wanted them to be in the homeless because they deserve it, because they probably did something negative to you. You had to surrender and be the bigger person and be like, you know what, this is going to happen. I hope you take heed. Sayonara. You had to surrender and do that. And so they're going to have to surrender and do something that they don't want to do. But theirs is going to be worse because they're going to have to surrender and allow someone to kick them out on the street. You have to surrender and just tell someone that you don't like a heads up because you got the heads up first. You see how the universe works? You see how the universe works? Two things could be right at the same time. You both are surrendering, but it's going to look different. You're surrendering so that you can be able to sing your own song and live your life. You're surrendering for a good reason. They're surrendering for a bad reason. Starfish spirit open to infinite possibility, number 59. Yeah, I feel like this person, this is going to teach this person that they have to be open to any possibility because you don't know it all. Anything can happen. And that's the universe showing this person anything could happen. And the universe is showing this to you too. Anything could happen. We might make you have to be the one to give the person who's been trying to ruin your life. You might be the one that has to give them the news that's about to ruin their life. And maybe that's really the problem, because what you're telling them is not good. And look at how them tables turn. What did I say? You're gonna do me wrong, and you're gonna ruin my life? Okay. Well, little do you know, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna have to hand you them papers, them serving papers. You've been served, motherfucker. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive. Yeah.